Class 26, Week 6 for 6A. Good morning, kids. Today we are going to focus to read about Mighty Glaciers, Part 1. Remember that it is contained in your USB. The instructions are: first, you are going to read and listen pages 4 to 8. Then, answer questionnaire 1. And finally, the glossary in which you will have to look up the meanings. Let's go to read. Introduction. The Earth's surface constantly changes. Wind, water, and heat wear down mountains and crack stone. But some of the most dramatic changes are caused by giant pieces of ice and rock called glaciers. Glaciers move slowly over the land. They curve out cliffs, valleys, and prairies as they go. When glaciers melt, they leave behind lakes, rivers, and hills of soil and boulders. What types of glaciers? Two common types of glaciers are continental glaciers and valley glaciers. Continental glaciers form at the north and south poles of the Earth. These huge sheets of ice cover vast stretches of land. Continental glaciers can be so thick that only the tops of mountains stick out above them. Much of Greenland and Antarctica are buried beneath continental glaciers. This huge continental glacier covers almost all of Antarctica. Valley glaciers form on high mountains that rise above the snow line. Above the snow line, snow covers the ground all year. Even in the tropics, valley glaciers can form on the tallest peaks. Like rivers of ice, valley glaciers move through long, narrow valleys. Pastersee Glaciers in Austria is a valley glacier. How do glaciers grow? In some places, the temperature stays below freezing for most of the year. Snow piles up much faster than it melts. Each new layer of snow presses down on the snow beneath it. The lower layers of snow become squashed or compressed. The compressed snowflakes become ice crystals called firn. These firn crystals squash together as more and more snow presses down on them. Eventually, the firn turns into a huge slab of ice known as glacier. Snow piles up and squashes the snow underneath it, eventually turning it into ice. Now let's go to check the questionnaire. Which has the most dramatic change on the Earth? Explain how glaciers move over the land. What happens when glaciers melt? Which are the common types of glaciers? Where are continental glaciers formed? What can happen if continental glaciers are thick? What has happened with Greenland and Antarctica? Where are valley glaciers formed? What happened even in the tropics? Explain how do glaciers grow? What happened with the lower layers of snow? What do compressed snowflakes become? What do firn crystals do? What does the firn turn into? Now the glossary. Prairies, boulders, continental glaciers, valley glaciers, compressed, fern, slab, squash. Homework to do. First, copy your questions in your notebook with the answers. Then, look up glossary meanings. During our video class, we will check answers to the questionnaire as well as reading the same pages as you have listened. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next class. Bye-bye.